All right, what's up, y'all? So, we're going to talk about a quote today. Actually, we're going to talk a bit about fear. We're going to talk a bit about fear, and we're going to talk. This is a segue through everything this channel, all of like the basics that this channel was started on, which were my goals and the stuff that I accomplished, and what have you. Um, when this channel started, I started talking about moving to LA, why I moved to LA, the 5 goals that I had, blah, 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 XYZ, all been completed. I'm going to make another goal video really soon. But what I need to talk to y'all about, very important. And this is what actually navigates my life. I'm in a transition stage right now. Things aren't how they used to be for me in terms of my relationship with my girlfriend. We are either going through a rough patch or really broken up this time. It's my fault. I'll accept it. I'll accept it. But our relationship was at the point where it was either, it was time for either the next step or for us not to have a relationship anymore. I messed it up and we don't have a relationship anymore. But what I mean by the next step is, we 6 years together, you know what I mean? Like off and on, but mainly on. And it was probably time for either like marriage or kids or something like that. I'm only 25, ladies and gentlemen. For some people, they are already married with kids by this age. But for me, I'm not ready for that. I'm not at all. I need to be more accomplished. Flat out. What's the accomplishments that I need to have before I make that commitment? I don't know. But once I get there, hopefully I'll be mature enough to know when it's time. But right now it's not time. So, this time last year I was living in Chicago. I had a business that I was starting. I was kind of doing a business thing. Wasn't making any money with it. Invested more and more of my money into it. I was canceling a real estate deal that I was about to do to buy a 3-unit building with a basement. I was making the decision to move out here to California. Planning and packing to move. Yep. This time last year, that's what Quavadas was doing with his life. And now I'm in California. I'm working in sales. I'm working on my next business. I'm shooting these videos for y'all. Boom, boom. I'm in the gym. I'm getting ready for a men's physique show. I'm doing so many other things. And I've accomplished a lot of things, both internally and externally, within the last year or so. But fear is what this video is about. And that's what we need to focus on. So this quote means so much to me. It really does. This quote means so much. I learned this when I was a teenager, and I live with it. So it says your, but it just says your so that it can be as if the quote is talking to me. But basically, your biggest fear should be to be in the same position. No, your biggest fear should be to be in the same position next year. That's a fear. You should have that fear. If you're doing the same things next year as you was doing this year, then it isn't too much growth there. If you're in the same position next year that you were this year, and that's not speaking at your profession wise, that's not speaking, it's just speaking basic progress. Like I don't want to do, when I was in college, I didn't want to do freshman year twice. It's redundant. What the fuck, freshman year twice? I didn't want to do sophomore year twice, junior year, senior year. I didn't want to do any of those things twice. None of them. And the way that I need my life to transpire, or the way that I need my accomplishments to pan out, I can't be doing a lot of things multiple years. Even now, I work in sales at the basically bottom of the totem pole, but I have opportunity because it's sales and it's commission based. I have opportunity to make as much as people at the top of the totem pole. But next year, I can't be at the bottom of the totem pole again. Even if I'm in the bottom of the totem pole at the job that I work at, then my outside money has to be better. Or I need to stop with my job and just make my outside money my primary money, which means I start a business. Or I need to write a book within the next year. Or I need to do more of these videos and build more of a following and do something because of these videos in the next year. But my biggest fear is not to be doing or not to be in the same position as I am right now, this day, a year from now. 365 days from now, I can't be doing this same stuff. I can't. I need some growth in my life. I need some accomplishments in my life. And that's the same thing you need in your life. That's the same thing you need to be doing with your life. Accomplishing some stuff. Straight up. And if the people around you aren't accomplishing things, then you're going to be just like them. So change the people around you. Or you be the change for the people around you. But either way it goes, some change got to happen within the next year of your life. Straight up. And some of this is me talking to me. I play these videos back and listen to them myself. So I'm looking at myself when I look at this screen and say, a change has to happen in your fucking life. You can't be doing this same stuff next year. You can't. You can't be in the same position next year. You can't have these same fucking accomplishments next year. Talking about what I did in the past or what I used to do or that guy I used to be. No, not for me. Not for me, baby. I'm in a big transitioning stage in my life. As I told y'all, I'm out here in LA. Came out here with my girl. She's not my girl anymore. I'm not sure if this is really the end, because I told you it was off and on again sometimes, or if this like a pause. But with me being not sure or not, I can't wait for the time in this lease, because that's basically what's holding us in the same place together, because we in a lease together, binding contract. I can't wait for that time to expire for me to finally make some decisions on my life. No. So I'm deciding, do I still want to stay here in California? Do I want to do this Cali thing? Do I want to be away from the family and stay here? Or do I want to be away from the family and go to the financial district of the world, New York? That's why I think I deserve to be anyway. That's what I think I was made for. That's the biggest fucking stage for business. Straight up. You look at, I pulled a tally the other day, and I needed to see how many billionaires, what was the most populated state with billionaires. I told y'all I want a billionaire mentor. New York is number one. The most billionaires live in New York. California LA was on the list too, but LA has like 20 something billionaires. New York has like at least triple digit billionaires live there. So I think my odds are better. I shoot my shot at the stock market. Stockbroker is only sales. Or I take my product there, my idea there, and battle it out with everybody else who went to that stage to become rich. Because I'm going to become wealthy. Quo Vadis, look at yourself in the screen. You're going to become wealthy. Everybody else, look at yourself and say, I'm going to become wealthy. Yeah, baby, we're going to do this. But we got to start now. In one of my older videos, I was talking about Abraham Lincoln quote that said, good things come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle. The guy who hustling, he's going to be the guy getting the shrimp and the caviar and all that expensive ass food. The guy who's waiting, you're going to get fed too, but you're going to get this government cheese. Yeah, you're gonna get these crumbs, these leftovers. You're gonna be that guy when I leave this expensive restaurant, I give you my doggy bag. Cause you was out here waiting. While I was inside holding the meeting, hustling. 14 hours, 16 hours a day, no matter what it takes. One thing I hold true in my life. Nothing or nobody will ever get in the way of my dreams. Ever. Ever. So, your biggest fear should be to be in the same position next year. We got to make some accomplishments, baby. I got to make some accomplishments. What I need y'all to do is download in that comment box. Because it's only February, this is the beginning of the year. Download in that download in that comment box. Let's turn it into an accomplishment box. Tell me about the shit you're gonna do this year. Be real with yourself. Don't aim low. Aim high. Aim high. Tell me about what you're gonna do this year. Just 5 things. 5 things that you're gonna do this year. And since we have 10 more months of this year, I need you to dedicate 2 months to each thing. And we're gonna be who we're supposed to be. Because I know for sure Quavada's gonna be what he's supposed to be. Now I'm just waiting on you to decide for yourself. Because can't nobody decide for you. Let's build, baby. Comment, like, subscribe. Show me some love, I'll show you some. Let's start a conversation.